Speaking of, look at that. There's a Magmar. Just because, I'll go ahead and catch this one. Just because I can. Hey, it won't end up getting used, but I like Magmar. Ooh, like, and that's another example of why I love Wizards of the Coast cards more than the current gen. First of all, I can't even think of the last good Magmar art. But then you've got the first, well, we had the Magmar in base set, which had a really good art. But Magmar's fossil art was crazy good. I mean, ridiculously good. Like, it had no right being that fucking cool of art. I honestly, and thinking on it now, I wish that Magmar could have had a foil. Because, holy shit, if that was a holo, that would have been awesome. You know what? You deserve a Great Ball. Because I think you're a great Pokemon. Got him. The Spitfire Pokemon. Its body always burns with an orange glow that enables it to hide perfectly among flames. Go hang out with the rest of my Pokemon at Professor Oak's lab. See, like, it's another instance of a Pokemon that I want to use in an obscure gameplay method. Like, I would love to use a Magmar in, like, an underrated Pokemon team. It'd be like Starmie, Magmar, maybe Magneton. It's still one of my favorite Pokemon, but again, still something underrated. Weezing, that'd be a cool Pokemon too, because Weezing's a pretty kick-ass poison type. It also gets, I want to say it gets... I was thinking there was a Psychic type move that it gets, but it also gets Flamethrower and I think Fire Blast. And then, yeah, Sludge, that's a cool fucking move too. Like, I think Weezing was definitely an upgrade from Coughing. Even though he's all like, he's literally wheezing when he comes out and says his name, but Coughing being as cheerful as he was all the time was nice, but as far as the actual Pokemon's design, Weezing was just so much better. Fuck. I think that's the one I have to push. And I think once I push that one, it'll open the gate to where I need to go. I just want to make sure there's nothing over here if I can walk more than 3 steps. Muk. Level 40, wow. Muk is actually a good Pokemon, believe it or not. I mean, like, he's not a great Pokemon. He's not the best competitive Pokemon, but he's got pretty good stats. I want to say his physical attack and physical defense are really fucking high. And maybe his HP, too. And again, he's not a cool purple Pokemon. Oh, wow, that almost killed. I'm 4 times resistant to that. That was still a crit. Pick him up and throw his ass. For frick. Grimer! Grimer just looks like he's like... he's like, wait, I give up. His hands in the air. I found iron. I want to do that. I want to do an underrated Pokemon run, but what game would I do it in? Again, I feel like I would do it in an earlier game. Just because the only later generation game that I really like, that I would go, yep, that's one of my more favorite Pokemon that is completely underrated. I don't really have that many that are, you know, past Gen 4, with the exception of, like, Wishy-Washy. And that's pretty much one of the only Gen 7 Pokemon I liked. I love the fuck out of that fish. Oh my lord, I would love to be able to walk. Yep. And then I have to remember which one is the one that you actually drop down. I don't remember. And I fuck that up every time. I think it's the left one. I think it's the left one because the right one, the one that's only one block wide, is that one drops you. I believe that one drops you into that passageway that we walked near, like, the first minute or so we were in here. And there's, like, one of those, like, gates. And basically that leads you out of the mansion. A Voltorb. And we'll just let Nidoking finish it. Of course, it really doesn't matter because once I get the key in here and the items, like, I'm not walking all the way back through. I'm just gonna escape rope the fuck out of here. I feel obligated to battle these mucks just because they're level 38, and I mean, being a fully evolved Pokemon, that's a decent bit of experience. Okay, see, this goes nowhere. Oh, I should have saved. Yep, see, I was right. I still should have saved before I walked, but I was confident. My hands were confident enough. In my head, I'm sitting here, wait, and my body was already just like, don't worry about it. It sounds like a Team Rocket. It's not, it's just a scientist, but why did it sound like Team Rocket? Electrode. and a wheezing. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Haunter. I'm gonna use Psychic, and I'm gonna check on something real quick. Alright, also, it's weird. The wild Weezings are like level 40. Or, well, they're like 38 to 40. Same thing with the Mucks. And this dude's was 29. Yeah, ouch indeed. Pokemon are pathetic, dude. The Garbos. Oh, more reading. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its ferocious tendencies. Wonder what happened. I like how this guy looked directly at me. Didn't try to battle until I talked to him. Because he's a burglar. He didn't want us to notice him. Wiki-daki. Well, that didn't do as much as I wanted. There we go. Crit's better. It's not like a Growlithe could really do a whole lot to a Ninetales anyways. It's a bonita. Now this thing does have Stomp. And our defense is lowered twice. Another quick attack should do it as long as we get another crit. Damn. Oh, but the Ponyta gets a crit. Well, the fuck's a you, Come on. I really need to try and have Ninetales do most of the battling in here. Because there can't be that many trainers left. But we really need to get her level up in here. Blizzard! Just because, for fuck's sake. We're not going to be able to get her leveled up in Blaine's gym. And, I mean, maybe we could a little bit in, Giovanni's gym, I feel like, but not enough to bank on it. That was a crit. Definitely needed that. Got a full restore. That's nice to have. Alright. Hopefully that's the last interruption, because we're almost done here. This place is ideal for a lab. I'm pretty sure that's what it was already. Don't make their mistake, and it might be alright. Oh, come on. It lived on, like, 1. It's so hard to look at Magnemite and Magneton in this game and not think of them as steel types. Because it's like, I know they're electric types. But I also always think of them as electric steel, because they were only I believe they're the only Pokemon that changed types between Gen 1 to Gen 2. It's like, yeah, they introduced, you know, Steel type, and we got Steelix, but if I'm remembering correctly, I think they're the only ones that change. It's alright, we can take it. I think they're the only ones that changed, and that throws me off so fucking bad. Because in Gen 1, I'm like, I know they're electric, but then I'm also like, oh yeah, they're not steel. That's wild. A second Magmar, and it's level 38. I almost thought we weren't going to run into another Magmar. Almost. See, like, look, he lived a Psychic from a Kadabra with a decent bit of health. That's pretty impressive. And I mean, and then, you know, another Rakendi, Magmar and Electabuzz got baby Pokemon in Gen 2, and Elekid's great. Magby is just like a perfect baby Pokemon. And then we got evolutions for them in Gen 4. But I mean, I like Electivire. Do I like Electivire more than Electabuzz? Probably a little bit. But I do not like Magmortar more than Magmar. I just don't. I know this is Solar Beam, but who can learn Solar Beam? Nobody. Ninetales can learn it in later gens, which sucks they can't learn it now. It's also kind of like, it didn't really help too much because it is a 2-turn move. And if you're using it against a water type, a rock type, or ground type, they're probably going to kill you before the 2 turns even matters. But it's so nice to have on in the newer games, because once you have Drought, it's like, oh, the sun's up, it powers up my fire type moves, it makes Solar Beam a 1-turn 120 base grass move. Fuck yeah. Alright, and we're out of here. Now we can go and we can heal up our team. we can save the game, and I guess that's how the next, I guess that's how our final stream will be. We'll do, we'll battle Cinnabar Jim, we'll battle Blaine, we'll battle Giovanni, we'll battle our rival, we'll make it through Victory Road, and then we'll battle the Elite Four. And hopefully we won't have to do a whole lot of grinding, because that would kind of be unfortunate.